Hello everyone, I'm Laurel and welcome to my channel. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and help the community grow. Today I thought we'd make maybe an interesting looking pendant, and I'm going to use this little jar mold and all these pearls. So let's get started. Now I'm just going to pour in just enough to fill it up to the top. And then I'm going to take breaks in between to make sure that it goes down to the bottom. Just squishing it a little bit, just to make sure the resin gets down there in between all the pearls. And you'll see bubbles popping. So I'm just going to let this set for a little bit, for just a few minutes, just so those bubbles will come up to the top. Alright, so it sat for a little bit. Just let it sit for a few minutes so the bubbles will come up. But I'm going to use the hot air gun on here, so excuse the noise. Now I just see bubbles along the edges right here, so I'm just gonna kind of pull them out a little bit and then pop them with my lighter if possible. Still see a few more. They're like hiding right in this little crease. I'm going to put a few more pearls in, I think. Just going to pour the rest in. Of course, I'm probably going to get more bubbles after I do that. Oops, that one escaped. Oh, here we go. All right. Then I'm just going to let them settle for a second, and then I'll be right back. Alright, so the bubbles came up, and I still see a couple. Oh, they're tough to get, I'll tell you. Alright, so now I'm going to cure this for about 5 minutes. And then I'll kind of like turn it under the light so it gets all angles of the jar. And then once it feels cured on top, I'll turn it over or to the side so that it cures the bottom also. You want to make sure that it gets cured all the way through. So once I do this, I'll be right back. So while that's curing off to the side, I just wanted to show you that I got the pearl beads from Dollar Tree. And there was 4 little packages. of various sizes on here. And you can use really any type of bead you want to put in there, but just know that if it's got the hole in it, that's where the bubbles are going to be coming from. It's going to be filling in, you know, the bead, so it's going to create some bubbles because there's little air pockets there. So as soon as we get back with the curing, I'll show you how to put the pendant together. Alright, so now it's all cured and we can remove it from the mold. Now it did take longer to cure because I just wanted to make sure it's cured all the way through. I did take it outside because we had a really nice sunny day today. So I took it outside and I let it sit in the sun a while. So I just wanted to make sure that it was cured, you know, through the beads. Look how cute that is. Isn't that sweet? Okay, so I do have a little edge here I have to take off, so I'll just get my file. I think I could break it off. It broke off, but it's a little rough, so I'm just filing at an angle so it doesn't really show. Okay. Look how cute that is. Now, I'm going to put in a eyelet screw. So I'm going to have to drill a hole. And I'm going to try to get right in the center. Okay, now another way you could do it is you could tie something around here and have like a little loop on maybe a piece of ribbon, or even if you have some cord like this, you could just wrap it around a few times and then, you know, tie it and then make a loop, and then you can hang it off another cord, and I think that would look nice too. So I'm just going to put a small drop of UV resin on the eyelet screw, and then I'm just going to put it inside there, and then screw it in. And then put it under your light for about 30 seconds. And then I'll be right back. So once it's done curing, you can see the eyelet screw there. You can decorate this, like I said. You could put some cord around it. You could put a ribbon with a little bow. That would look really pretty. I'm just going to add on a jump ring. It's a 6mm. And I'm just going to place the cord in there too. Move these aside. And then you just have to close up your pendant. And there you have a really cool and interesting necklace. It looks like, you know, a jar with pearls. And, you know, it'd be a great conversation piece. Look how nice it looks. Now, don't forget, you can decorate it. You could put something up here, a bow or something, or along the neck. You could take some twine if you don't have any cord, and you can put twine around it. And also you can make like a twine necklace instead of a cord. I think that would look really cool. Kind of gives it that rustic yet sophisticated look because of the pearls. So if you liked my video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and press the bell for notifications of upcoming videos. In the description box below, you will find a link to my Etsy shop, which is Creations by Laurel, and you'll also find links to all the supplies I used today, and you'll find links to my jewelry, my artwork, and my photography. Thank you again for watching. See you soon. Bye-bye.